In the past 24 hours, 100,000 traders were liquidated, 294 million was wiped from the market. We have two important levels, 95,000 with 371 million liquidity sitting there, and 90,000 with about 234 million sitting there. So these are two important levels that we're going to take a look at. Now in this video, we're going to look at the charts and find the next best trading opportunity so that we can make profit and to avoid becoming a liquidation statistic. But before we get into the trading plan, right, I have something that I want to show you guys. Let me just open up my charts. This is the Bitcoin weekly time frame, and I was looking at where could we actually bottom out for Bitcoin, right? Because we want to continue this uptrend, but the momentum is pretty strong. Yeah, and the RSI cycles are starting to reset. Daily has started to get into oversold, so we could have deeper dips. So I was looking at when was the last time the RSI moved from weekly overbought to oversold, and how long did it take? Looking at historical data, the past two RSI weekly cycles, it takes about 1,100 days to move from overbought to oversold, right? So it happened in November 2015. We bottomed in 2018, about 3 years, December 2018. And then we entered overbought again in 2019. And then we bottomed, or the RSI hit oversold in 2022. So about 3 years. So the same thing has happened here. We've entered overbought, right? It has currently been 777 days. If we just pull it a little further to about 1,100 days, we could expect that the weekly RSI could find its bottom and enter oversold in October 2026. Right, October or November 2026, depending on how long it actually takes. 1,100 plus minus days, right? So Q4 of 2026 could be when we actually start to bottom out. Now there is a possibility that we find the bottom earlier. That possibility is on the daily time frame if the RSI creates a very clear divergence. Right, you can see on the daily time frame we've already created a low in the oversold region. If we make a new low or two more new lows with a divergence on the RSI, that could mean that we have found a bottom earlier and we could get a push up earlier, right? Earlier than Q4 2026. So this, in my opinion, is this daily RSI divergence could be the first sign of a potential reversal, telling us that the bottom is possibly in. If we don't get a clear sign, then we could be heading down lower and we could continue all the way lower until the weekly RSI enters oversold and we eventually find the bottom in Q4 2026. Right? So that's my current thesis for now. If it ever changes, of course, I will be updating you guys. Now, let's look at the charts. What is the current trading plan for BTC right now? We haven't moved that much. I think we're currently moving a little bit where we are pushing down. I have two levels that I have marked right here that I'm looking to trade. The first would be 90K to look for a long position. I'm looking at the 15-minute time frame RSI. I want to see divergences. You can see we've already entered oversold. I want to see divergences happen within my 90K zone. Even better if it happens on this anchored VWAP, then we can possibly take a long from the 90K level. If we break below that, then we could be heading down to this neckline of this inverted head and shoulders, right, which is also our 618 level. We pull a fib here, which is also, you can call this an order block, a demand zone or whatever. All of that lines up at about 87,000. So that would be my second zone that I would look for a potential long position from. Only if we do not get any confirmations at this 90k level. To me, this 90k level is quite important because it is a very crucial support level. If we just pull this all the way here, you can see there's tons of support, right? Price has bounced here. Ideally, we want it to hold. We want support to hold in an uptrend. When we see support holding, that tells us that the uptrend is still ongoing and it's still strong. So we want support to hold, right? So these are the two important levels which I am looking at to long from. 90,000, I'm waiting for a 15-minute confirmation on the RSI to take a long position from 90,000. If we break below here, then I'm looking at 87,000 to look for another potential long position. Now shorts would have to be from about 95,000 around there, where we saw our liquidity, about 95,000. Once we sweep this liquidity, then I'll potentially look for some confirmations to take a short. But for now, since the market looks like it has already started to distribute, then we will be looking for continuations of this trend, right? So I'm looking to long either from 90 or 87,000. That is the current plan. If you guys want more updates, you guys want to see exactly when I enter my trades, you want faster updates, make sure you guys join the free Telegram channel. I've even prepared a trading starter pack for you guys that will teach you exactly how to use leverage, how to enter trades, how to calculate risk management. Right now, the knowledge in here can be applied to all crypto exchange platforms. I do use Wix. If you guys want to use Wix, it's up to you. I'm not asking you to use it. I'm just asking you to check out the risk management system that I use so that you can apply and trade properly with proper risk management, right? Other than that, if you guys want more updates of when I enter trades, exit, set, break even, stop loss, anything, my full trading journal is completely transparent in the Telegram channel. I've been doing this since 2022. Make sure you guys click the description, the link in the description to check it out. It's completely free. Other than that, this is the trading plan. If you guys like the video, make sure you drop a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment. See you guys in the next one.